Once upon a time in Baghdad, there was a king who woke up in the middle of the night. He had a dream that filled him with fear and anxiety. He went back to bed but couldn't sleep. After a while, he decided to walk around the palace, but he was so preoccupied that he couldn't sleep until morning. In the morning, when the minister came to attend to the daily affairs, he found the king tired and troubled. He asked concernedly, "What has happened that the king looks so worried and restless?" The king rubbed his eyes and said, "Last night, I had a dream that kept me awake all night." The minister said sympathetically, "Don't worry, perhaps the dream has a good meaning. To reassure you, I will bring 2 dream interpreters to the court to explain what your dream meant." The king asked with apprehension, "What if my dream doesn't have a good interpretation?" The minister smiled reassuringly, "It will surely have a good interpretation. Let the dream interpreters explain it to you themselves." 2 dream interpreters came to the court a few moments later. One of them said, "May the king live long. Please tell me your dream from beginning to end without omitting or adding anything." The king, still troubled, said, "Last night I dreamed that all my teeth suddenly fell out." The interpreter said with surprise, "Are you sure? Such a dream is very strange to me. I have never heard of such a dream in all my years of interpreting dreams." The king asked anxiously, "Then tell me, what does it mean?" The dream interpreter replied thoughtfully, "The meaning of this dream is that all the king's relatives will die, and only the king himself will remain." The king, who was very upset by this, he shouted angrily, "What kind of talk is this? Punish this ignorant man immediately." The dream interpreter, still confused, asked anxiously, "My lord, did I say something wrong?" The king replied angrily, "How can you speak so thoughtlessly? When all my relatives die, what value will life have for me? Go, I don't want to see you again." The ignorant dream interpreter was taken out of the palace in fear. The king turned to the second dream interpreter and said, "Now it's your turn. Tell me, what does my dream mean?" The second interpreter said in a calm tone, "May the king live long. I bring you good news that you had a perfect dream last night. Teeth falling out in a dream means the king's life will be longer than all his relatives." When the king heard these words, he smiled and said with satisfaction, "Bravo! This interpretation is very encouraging. Give this man a good reward." The guards respectfully rewarded the second interpreter and escorted him out of the palace. On the way out, one of the men asked the minister, "Why was one of the interpreters punished and the other rewarded?" "They said the same thing." The minister replied with a wise smile, "Yes, what they both said was the same, but words can be said in many ways. One spoke the truth, but said it in a bad and rude way and was punished. But the other said the same thing pleasantly and sweetly and was rewarded." From then on, the phrase, "words can be said in many ways," became a proverb, which means that although the truth may be bitter, how it is expressed can significantly impact the results.